A bill for an act to authorize the issue from the Consolidated Revenue Fund of the Federation the total sum of 13,588,27,886,175 naira only, of which 496,528,471,273 naira only is for statutory transfers. 3,324,380 is for debt service. 5,641,970 60,680 naira is for recurrent non-debt expenditure, while the sum of 4,125,149,354,222 naira only is for contribution to the Development Fund for capital expenditure for the year ending on the 31st day of December 2021. Third reading taken, and the bill is passed. Thank you very much, distinguished colleagues. Let me let me first of all congratulate all of us, our committees, for working so hard. I mean the subcommittees of the Appropriations Committee, for working so hard to ensure that we meet the deadline of passing the 2021 budget before we go on Christmas break. We thank God for that. And also thank our Committee on Finance, our Committee on Appropriation for working around the clock, almost in a sort of detention, for them to ensure that everything is put in place. And we thank all the membership of those two committees. Let me also congratulate the House of Representatives, our counterparts, who are doing the same thing that we are doing here. This is because we are able to work together with them. Our committees work very closely with their committees, and we are able to, as a National Assembly, have the budget 2020 passed in this National Assembly today. Let me also commend the executive, like they did last year, on the instructions of Mr. President, that nobody, no minister or head of agency should travel out of this country without defending the budget of his or her ministry. This year, there was no need to add that proviso because COVID is there to stop everyone from wandering about. But they have also done the needful. They have come to defend the budget estimates of their ministries, departments, and agencies, and this is the way to go. For Nigerians, this budget that has been passed in the National Assembly today is to ensure that the economy is supported fully through public expenditure, because the economy of our country depends largely on public expenditure. The budget extension period for implementation of the 2020, which we did last year, is to ensure that the funds that are available for 2020 are not lost. So there will be two budgets running. Funds from 2021 up to 31st March 2021, and then the implementation of the 2021 budget itself to start from January. That is absolute fight against the recession we are suffering from. And with a projected 3% growth in our GDP in the 2021 budget, we believe that the recession Nigeria is in will be over before the end of the first quarter. I want to urge the executive arm of government, first, to ensure that they implement the 2020 budget that will last up to 31st March. There will be no extension after 31st March. Everyone must be on his toes in the ministries, departments, and agencies to ensure that they implement the budget 2020. And for 2021, we have to do everything and anything possible to ensure that we implement the budget like we tried to do in the 2020 budget. I believe that the economy of Nigeria will receive the kind right of boost from the implementation of the two budgets, the extension and the 2021. With this, I want to congratulate everyone once again in the National Assembly. This is one of our contributions to the development of our country, to the development of the economy of Nigeria. Don't look any further to see or find out what the contribution of the National Assembly is to Nigeria. Look at what we are doing. We sacrifice to ensure that our country is fully on the road to ending its recession Other countries are in deeper recession, and we are likely to come out of recession earlier than most of these countries. Thank you very much, distinguished colleagues. With this, I want to also say that we have to adjourn for about how many minutes? 30. Okay, we'll adjourn for 30 minutes to enable the Secretariat work on divorce and proceedings, because we have to approve divorce and proceedings for whatever we have done here to have any significance. So after that, we'll then, of course, adjourn until the period that we return. Thank you very much. Leader of the Senate.